A plan is not a strategy. Understanding the crucial difference for business success. In the world of business, the terms planning and strategy are often used interchangeably, leading to confusion and ultimately ineffective execution. Roger Martin, a renowned strategic advisor, eloquently clarifies the critical distinction between these two concepts in a thought-provoking video. A plan is not a strategy. He argues that while planning is a comfortable and familiar process, it often lacks the crucial element of a winning strategy. The planning trap. Comfort over competition. Planning, as Martin explains, typically involves outlining a set of activities a company intends to undertake. These activities often focus on internal operations, such as improving customer experience, opening a new plant, or launching a talent development program. While these initiatives may sound promising, they often fail to deliver the desired results because they lack a cohesive underlying strategy. The problem is, these plans are often created in silos, with each department listing their own goals. Manufacturing wants a new plant, marketing wants to launch a new brand. There's no integrated theory of how these actions lead to a win. Planning provides a sense of comfort because it deals with resources you control, how many people to hire, how many raw materials to buy, etc. You are the customer of your costs. However, this focus on internal control often comes at the expense of addressing the external realities of the market and competition. Strategy, a theory of how to win. In contrast to planning, strategy is defined by Martin as an integrative set of choices that positions you on a playing field of your choice in a way that you win. It's a theory of how you will achieve a specific competitive outcome. This theory involves a clear understanding of where to play, choosing the right market or niche where you can establish a strong position. How to win, defining your unique value proposition and how you will outperform competitors in serving your chosen customers. A successful strategy requires a coherent and actionable theory. It's not just a list of activities. It's a well-defined path towards achieving a specific goal, supported by a clear rationale. This is what many companies do not have in their strategic planning. The customer decides, not you. A key difference between planning and strategy lies in who ultimately determines the outcome. In planning, you control the inputs. In strategy, the customer controls the outcome. You can plan to build a factory or hire more people, but you can't force customers to buy your product. Strategy requires you to make a bet on what customers will value and how they will respond to your offering. It involves making predictions about the future, which can be uncomfortable and uncertain. However, this willingness to embrace uncertainty and make bold choices is what differentiates a winning strategy from a mere plan. The Southwest Airlines example, a case study in strategic success. Martin illustrates the power of strategy through the example of Southwest Airlines. While major U.S. air carriers were focused on planning their routes and expanding their fleets, Southwest developed a clear strategy to become a low-cost, convenient alternative to ground transportation, particularly Greyhound buses. Southwest's strategy involved a series of integrated choices. Point-to-point flights instead of the traditional hub-and-spoke model. Southwest opted for point-to-point flights to minimize ground time and maximize aircraft utilization. Single aircraft type by flying only Boeing 737s. Southwest streamlined its operations, training, and maintenance. No meals on short flights. This reduced costs and turnaround time. Direct online booking, eliminating travel agent commissions and encouraging online booking, further lowered costs and improved convenience. These choices collectively resulted in a significantly lower cost structure than major carriers, allowing Southwest to offer substantially lower prices. This clear strategy, focused on a specific customer segment and a unique value proposition, enabled Southwest to grow rapidly and become the largest carrier in America in terms of passenger seat miles. While other airlines were playing to play, Southwest was playing to win. Escaping the planning trap, embracing strategic thinking. Moving from planning to strategic thinking requires a shift in mindset. Here are some key steps to help you escape the planning trap. Embrace the angst. Accept that strategy involves uncertainty. You can't prove in advance that your strategy will succeed. However, this uncertainty is not a sign of bad management. It's a sign of great leadership. Lay out the logic. Clearly articulate the underlying assumptions of your strategy. What must be true about your capabilities, the industry, competition, and customers for your strategy to work. Monitor and adapt. Track the results of your strategy and be prepared to make adjustments along the way. Strategy is a journey, not a destination. Keep it simple. A concise, one-page strategy is often more effective than a lengthy, complex document. Choose to win. Planning can provide a false sense of security, but it rarely leads to breakthrough success. Strategy, on the other hand, requires courage, foresight, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. By understanding the fundamental difference between planning and strategy, and by adopting a strategic mindset, businesses can position themselves for sustainable growth and competitive advantage. As Roger Martin concludes, if you plan, that's a way to guarantee losing. If you do strategy, it gives you the best possible chance of winning. Choose to win. Don't just plan, strategize.